to a special edition of the G5 Hive. Today, we're excited to spotlight a breakout player for the 2025 Old Dominion Monarchs. He's a proud product of Provine High School in Jackson, Mississippi, where as a junior, he had 64 tackles, 13 tackles for loss, 5.5 sacks, 4 fumble recoveries, 1 forced fumble, and a pass breakup. He attended Mississippi Gulf Coast in 2022, where he made 40 tackles, 4.5 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, and a fumble recovery. In 2023, he would attend Georgia State and play in all 13 games and make the athletic director's honor roll. In 2024, he played in 12 games, registering 20 tackles, 1 sack, and 2.5 tackles for loss. He stands 6 foot 2 inches tall, weighs in at 292 pounds, and is rocking number 94 for the Old Dominion Monarchs. Please welcome to the show, Ricardo Williams Jr. Please welcome to the show, Ricardo Williams Jr. Ricardo, let's kind of start at the beginning. Who first put a football in your hand, and when did you decide you loved the game?
This is a crazy story, actually. So the first time I asked my mom to play football, she turned me down. She said I couldn't play because it's too violent or whatever. But I had a cousin that was already playing football, and I went over his house to spend a night, and I ended up at football practice, and the coaches, recruited me. I was a big kid. They recruited me. I went out there, did a couple activities with the team, and by the end of the practice, I was on the team without my mom even knowing. And when I went home that day, they dropped me off. I was like, "Mom, can I just please play?" I let her know everything that happened, and she just was on board since then.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
I played basketball too. Yeah.
Do you have a nickname you go by?
My name is Ricardo, but a lot of the teammates and family, they call me Cardo. Just take the R and I off, just call me Cardo.
During your recruitment, what was your favorite part of the process, and what was your least favorite?
The favorite part of recruiting to me is always the visits, because you get on campus, you get to see everything. You get treated very well. You eat a lot of good food. It's just a good time. And probably my least favorite, it's a period in recruiting where it's going to be a period when you first start getting recruited. You're a hot commodity. A lot of coaches talking to you, but it's a period where all that dies out. It's not a lot of people talking to you, and it's like it leaves you wondering. And I'd say that's probably.
What ultimately led you to choose Old Dominion to further your athletic and academic career?
Crazy part about that is I got recruited by ODU twice. So coming out of JUCO, I was a JUCO player. Coming out of JUCO, Old Dominion offered me, but I chose Georgia State. But when I transferred from there, they gave me an opportunity again, and I knew I was coming here when I hit the portal, because I should have came here the first time, but I just knew when I hit the portal I was coming back here.
What's one thing about Old Dominion, either on or off the field, that really surprised you when you got on campus?
One thing about on the field, I would say, is how hard collectively we play. I feel like everyone, especially on defense, me being a defensive guy, we all pride ourselves on, all 11 hats to the ball, just giving it all. Off the field, I'll say how much we hang out. I feel like we do everything as a team, and it's not just each position group. You might have an O-lineman with a linebacker, you might have a corner with a wide receiver, or anybody. The friend groups is very well diverse, and that's good for our team.
If you could give your freshman high school self one piece of advice, what would it be?
One piece of advice I would tell my freshman self is calm down. Everything is gonna work itself out. When I was a freshman, a story nobody on this earth knows. After my first game as a freshman, I didn't play a snap. I cried. I was always a player that was just always on the field, never came off the field, and that feeling of not playing, I don't know, it just did something to me, because I always had high expectations for myself, but I would tell myself, just calm down. Everything's gonna play itself out.
What would you say is the hardest part of adjusting to college football that most high school players don't think about?
I would say one would be attention to detail, like the little things in our techniques. If you don't do, your defense is probably not going to be very good. And two is taking care of your bodies, because when you're in high school, I mean, you can go do 3-4 full padded practices, not get in the coach up, not go to the training room, you'll be fine. I mean, but you do that in the college season, you go a couple practices, not going in the training room, or just taking care of your body, it's not going to end well. Your body going to start, deteriorating, and it's not going to be a good thing.
Is there an NFL defensive tackle or defensive lineman that you like to watch?
Yeah, I like Dexter Lawrence. I like everybody loves Aaron Donald. 99 from the Broncos. I forgot his name, but I was watching him earlier. I love Trey Hendrickson, how he rushed from the Bengals. I'm a Steelers fan. I love T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbig. All the guys. Yeah, those pretty guys.
What would you say is your biggest strength in your game right now?
I would just say versatility. Being able to play multiple positions and do multiple things well. Not just proud of myself on being a run defender or just a pass defender. Just trying to be able to be on the field for as most snaps as possible and doing multiple different things as much as possible.
Which part of your game have you worked on the most this offseason?
Definitely the pass game. Transitioning from more just a pure power rusher to mixing in speed, using my power to selling power to get to speed, or just overall got better at my pass game.
I got to attend all the media spring practices, and I think you're poised for a big year. The coaches always talking highly about you, and I think you're going to make a big impact for the Monarchs this season. But I want to give you an opportunity to kind of spread the love. Who are some other Monarchs that fans need to know about heading into 2025?
Man, we got some guys, man. I got to shout out all my guys in the D-line room, man. Chris Trinidad, he's due for a year. Cole Daniels, we're going to have a year. Dre Lynch, he's going to have a year. All the transfers that came in, Fred Giles, Javen Gibson, they're going to have a year. Even the freshmen, the young guys, Ahmad Foster, Lorenzo McFadden, our whole room basically, Ladarian, Mentor, Hunter Malecki, Chris Forrest, Chris Spencer, all of us going to have a year, man. We're just going to got a great group of guys.
When you're not playing football, studying the playbook, or in the weight room, what do you like to do in your free time?
I'm a simple guy, man. I like to hang around the guys, We might go to a teammate's house, chill there a couple hours, but other than that, I don't go out too much. I like fashion. Might, look at a couple clothes or shoes or something like that. But other than that, just chilling with the teammates.
Have you had an opportunity to play the college football video game yet?
Yes, I have.
Are you excited that you're in the game?
I am.
You happy with your rating this year?
Yeah, because EA they lowball you, so my overall wasn't too bad. It was kind of good.
What do you like to eat? Like, if you could pick any meal, say, hey, this is like my favorite thing, what would that be?
Oh, that's a hard one, because I'm not a picky eater at all. Recently, I've been eating a lot of steak. I like steak. I like steak, pastas. My favorite vegetable is corn right now. That may change, I don't know.
Summer's a great season to get corn, right? You get fresh ears of corn. Do you have a favorite spot you like to go to eat around campus?
Hey, if you go to ODU, you have to go to Pete Frank's. You have to go to Pete Frank's. Perfectly Frank's, actually. We call it Pete Frank's as a little nickname. But yeah, that's the spot to go to around here.
Yeah, so Pete Frank's, Perfectly Frank's, if you're listening to this, let's hook Ricardo up with an NIL deal.
Yes, sir.
Couple fun questions, and we'll get you out of here, Ricardo. If you were to describe your playing style using a movie title, what would it be?
Movie movie title. I would say Fast and Furious. As a D lineman, that's how we pride ourselves being fast and furious.
Would you rather have a game-winning sack or recover a fumble for a touchdown?
Game-winning sack. Game-winning sack. One, because it's a game winner. I could get that touchdown and we could lose. But I'll say game-winning sack gotta be.
Would you rather have elite strength like Aaron Donald or elite quickness off the ball like DeForest Buckner?
I'm gonna go speed. I feel like I've been a strong guy all my life. And if I just got that speed, I just feel like it'll be way more fun, you know.
All right, last question. Coach Ronnie comes in, he tells the team they have to run punishment gassers because someone has tweeted something wild. What position group does your mind immediately go to that caused it?
That tweeted some wild?
Yeah.
It's gotta be between the O-line and the linebackers. I'm leaning to the O-line. It's definitely the O-line. Those guys.
All right, Ricardo, thanks for taking some time out of your day to spend with us.
Yes,
Allow us to get to know you better, and we'll be sure watching you and the Monarchs on the field this season.
Yes, sir. Go Monarchs.
If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're listening in podcast form, please rate and review on Amazon Music, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. Thank you all for your support. And until the next time, we are the G5 Hive.